ready with the 0-1. And there's a base hit on the line. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Cody Bellinger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. In the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Leading off the inning, Eduardo Nunez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hit to short. Machado has it. And that's the first out. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this is taken outside for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Line to the right side. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Here's Steve Pearce now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit hard to short. On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping in, Sandy Leon comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. No balls and 1 strike. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Bogaerts at second with 2 down. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself. So stepping in, Justin Turner. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now in the box, number 13, a hit in 2 tries so far. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there. And that's the 3rd out. Riding in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
3 balls and a strike now to Bradley.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. From the stretch. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw. Bradley stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss. Looked like a slider there. A ball and a strike. Pickoff move to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. So 1-1 home. Fouled off. High in the air into shallow left center. Peterson has a read on it. One down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Now batting.
Right fielder,
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Hit on the ground to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Ready once again, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with two away. From the belt, the pitch, and he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Striding in, Eduardo Nunez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. Strike one to start the at-bat. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he is out. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Outfielders shifted to the left now as they must be thinking he's likely to go the other way. And we'll see if that pays off. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead a foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Here's Corey Seager. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. 0-1 the count. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. So here's Matt Kemp now, who came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. This is in the air out to right. And he will get there to make the running play. Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. A hit in two at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball two. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Hit softly on the ground to first. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So striding in, Xander Bogaerts. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Turner is up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready for another chance. Steve Pearce. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Kershaw gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Now the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And it bangs off the monster. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Pierce takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate. We are knotted at 3. Now at the plate, Sandy Leon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Seager scoops it up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the... Ready now, Jock Peterson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Jock Peterson.
First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Outfielders shifted to the left now as they must be thinking he's likely to go the other way. And we'll see if that pays off. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Next up for Los Angeles, Yasiel Puig. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. 3 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Count remains at 0-2. Pierce might try to make a play on it. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. A swing and a ground ball to third. Nunez charging in on it. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. Pitch on the way. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and foul, though it had the home run distance. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Digging in once again, number 13. He was a ground-out victim last time up. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Jackie Bradley Jr. And they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slider. Good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Stepping into the box, Pedro Baez takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
Number 52, Pedro
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. 2-1 now to Mookie.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
J.D. Martinez would be next. 3-2 now. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And did he hold up in time? So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Manny Machado. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Now a bouncing ball hit to Pedroia at second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. No hits for him yet in the game, despite his team's offensive onslaught. The 0-1. Fouled away. 4 runs, 10 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. And a strikeout here yet again. It's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Number 31, Drew Pomeranz.
Brian Dozier will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Matt Kemp. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position. Kike Hernandez will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Joe Kelly trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that's the 3rd out. Here's J.D. Martinez. Career numbers against Baez. He's 1 for 4.
Designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
First offering on its way. Sliders in for a strike. Baez is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something now.
Kenley Jansen enters a little earlier than usual as he'll be asked to get 5 outs to try to earn the save here. Slider taken for a called strike, 2-1.
Now playing left field.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Standing in, Eduardo Nunez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There goes Pedroia. Now a bunt attempt here. The tag, and he is out. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Xander Bogaerts. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. No balls and a strike to count. Jansen's ready. Here it is on 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Pedroia stands at second with 2 gone. To 2-2 now.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Hard hit ball to second. Dozier has it. And 8 innings have come and gone now. Next for the Dodgers, Yasiel Puig will start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. A 1-1 count to Puig. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Kelly is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Bouncer up the middle. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base. Coming to the plate now, number 13. He's 1-for-4 for the game. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Struck. Digging in and looking for more, Steve Pearce. If you remember, he motored around the diamond for an inside-the-park home run last at-bat. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. And it's fouled away. So 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Sandy Leon. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Rafael Devers will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Rafael Devers.
The 0-1. This is line to left, and that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Boy, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Back up the middle. Taken in by Machado. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate, as the stats indicate. Ended up with 4 hits, including a home run, so there's no...
Afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch on its way. And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's had success, 6 for 14. 2 of those hits were for home runs. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Here it comes, 2-0. Things expected to warm up a bit as the afternoon goes on, but still just 52 degrees here at game time. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. Foul. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway. Digging in now, Mookie Betts. Benintendi's on the move. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch coming, here it is. Missed with a slider. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And a base hit as the run will come in to score, and that gives the Red Sox a 1-0 lead. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Striding into the box, Mitch Moreland from the stretch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Gregorius ranging into the outfield. He gets there as the runner breaks for home. But he changed his mind there as he broke for home, but ends up retreating back to third base safely. Striding in for Boston, Eduardo Nunez. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's just 1 for 6. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. And now everybody's running. Pitch swung on and missed. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. Just a few miles off the shores of Lake Michigan, we're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. Stay tuned for Brewers baseball next. Zach Davies is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Zach Davies coming on to pitch. Not a big, strong guy, but he's a control guy that pumps the strike zone full of strikes. 89 to 92 miles an hour with sink. Has a curveball, has the slider, and also the straight changeup. He needs all four of his pitches, not overpowering. You'll know if he's on early, he'll be throwing a lot of ground balls.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He will lead this one off today. And we are underway from Milwaukee as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. Now the 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. The 2-0 is in there for strike one. Into its second century, but still one of the best around. Fenway Park here in Boston. Now in the box, Brett Gardner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Brett Gardner.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one. Here's big Aaron Judd. Lifetime versus David Price. He's just 1 for 6. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Price. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. One out, nobody on. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
So he sets him down swinging. Aaron Judge is the second out of the opening frame. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Andrew Benintendi is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Mookie Betts comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Betts is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. For the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch swung on and missed the throw, and no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And the runner's breaking for third. He swings and misses. Throw down. Betts takes his lead at third with 1 away. Half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Oh, he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Here comes the 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 2-1. Three balls and a strike now to Bradley. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius.